And welcome back on a Saturday morning. We're going to take a deeper dive now into the news that is rocking Hillary Clinton's campaign. With 10 days to go until the election, the FBI, with that surprise announcement, the agency saying it has found new emails that could be relevant to the investigation into Clinton's private server. Now, those new emails were found while the FBI was investigating disgraced Congressman Anthony Weiner, the estranged husband of top Clinton aide Huma Abedin. Federal prosecutors had been looking into whether Weiner was sexting an underage girl in North Carolina. When they searched his computer, they found emails from Abedin, which they say could pertain to the Clinton investigation. And ABC's David Wright joins us with more on how these investigations collided. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Paula. Good morning, Dan. Think of it this way. The election of America's first woman president is now caught between the locker room talk of one man and the allegedly predatory sexting of another. This scandal came to light because of the possibly criminal misbehavior of Anthony Weiner. And yet, Clinton has only herself to blame. Former New York Congressman Anthony Weiner is married to one of Hillary Clinton's closest aides. Huma Abedin filed for divorce after his latest sexting scandal.
I'm deeply sorry.
For Hillary Clinton, the timing couldn't be worse. Clinton had been riding high, enjoying a huge boost among women voters because of Trump's comments on the Access Hollywood bus 11 years ago. Now, the compulsive sexting by the husband of one of her closest aides has led to a new federal investigation of Clinton's emails, with just over a week to go before the election. Weiner's third strike for sexting may be his ugliest yet. The first time, he was forced to resign from Congress. The second time, he was running for New York City mayor.
It's like having a nightmare.
Cringeworthy moments caught on camera by a documentary film crew filming his comeback effort.
This is the worst.
Third time, he was a stay-at-home dad, caught sexting with a 15-year-old girl. Perhaps worst of all, Weiner allegedly sent out a picture of the couple's son, climbed into bed with him while he was sexting. His electronic devices and his wife's seized as part of the FBI investigation. That's why authorities found the deleted emails. Of course, the issue here is not Weiner's sexting, but the classified emails Clinton herself sent and received from her private email server in violation of State Department rules. So she has only herself to blame, but it's ironic that it came out because of this, of all things.
Yeah, just when we thought this campaign couldn't get grosser. Thank you very much, David.
R-rated.
Appreciate it.
Maybe NC-17.
Yeah, NC-17 at a minimum. Joining us now to talk about the possible legal problems facing Anthony Weiner, ABC's Sunny Hostin. Great to have you here with us. So is he in danger of being sent to prison as a consequence of this FBI investigation?
Look, I think it's really premature to talk about whether or not he's going to be charged, whether or not he's going to trial, whether or not he's going to be convicted, and whether or not he's going to go to jail. The bottom line here is that sexting is a federal crime. And to be clear, the FBI is investigating Anthony Weiner. And if he is convicted of something like that, it could lead to an exposure of like 10 to 30 years. But it's very premature. We don't know enough to even speculate as to where the FBI is when it comes to Anthony Weiner's probe.
Is there anything that the FBI could find in regards to Hillary Clinton that could potentially indict her or lead to some sort of criminal charges?
Again, very, very premature to even discuss it. It's so very speculative. And I think what's really interesting is that the FBI has made it clear that they haven't even reviewed the emails yet. In my experience, it is completely remarkable that an FBI director would talk about an ongoing investigation. It's really against the Department of Justice guidelines to give that kind of information about an ongoing investigation because, one, it can compromise the investigation, and two, so close to an election, it's something that's simply not done because prosecutors and FBI agents aren't the final arbiters of these kinds of things. That sort of generally ends up in a court of law. And so I think we're in a really remarkable place when you have an FBI director commenting on an ongoing investigation to the public. It just doesn't happen. I've never seen anything like this. And I spoke to so many former prosecutors, federal prosecutors, over the past 24 hours, and all of them are just as shocked as I am.
How many times in this campaign have we said, I've never seen anything like this, right?
It's remarkable.
And we have 10 days to go. All right, Sunny, thank you.
And never in a good way.
Yes. Thanks, Sunny.